Welcome back to my channel. It's time for another tag. I'm trying to do at least one new tag a week. That is my new goal for the new year. And today, hello Miss Tinkerbell. Hello, you want to say hi? Hi. Hi everyone. I'm very spoiled. Yes, you are. Oh, that little mouth. She's getting groomed on Monday. I thought I would do a new tag for you today. And today I am doing the Reading Habits book tag. So without further ado, let's get into the question. I have a certain place at home for reading. I generally read in my bed or on the couch right here because it's the most comfortable. And I like being very comfortable when I read with a blanket and my dog and my book. That's all I need to be happy. Okay, number 2. Do you use a bookmark or random piece of paper? Well, I'm constantly losing my bookmarks. I do prefer to use a bookmark, but I lose them all the time in other books and whatnot. So I do tend to rip out paper from my notebooks and use them. Tink, stop playing with your toy. Sorry about the squeaks. So I will use a random piece of paper at times. Number 3, can you stop reading or do you have to stop after a chapter or a certain amount of pages? I don't have to stop reading at a specific part or page number or whatever. I just stop reading when I stop reading. Eat or drink while reading. No, I don't really eat or drink while reading. I don't want to get stuff all over my book. I'm super OCD and like things to be really clean, and I will not eat or drink while reading a physical book. If I'm listening to an audiobook that is a little bit different, I will eat or drink if I'm listening to an audiobook. Multitasking. Do you listen to music or TV while reading? No, I can't multitask. If I'm reading, I'm solely concentrating on that book because I don't want to miss anything. Do you read one book at a time or several at once? I read several books at once. I do always have one audiobook going and one physical book going at all times. Do you read at home or everywhere? I read everywhere, especially when I'm like waiting at a doctor's office, waiting in line. I hate waiting. So I read to pass time. I read in the car. I listen to my audiobook in the car. I'm constantly reading. I read any chance that I can get. Do you read out loud or silently in your head? I do a mix of both. Like if I'm home alone, I will read out loud sometimes, but I try not to read out loud when I'm in public and I'm reading because that's just weird and I don't want people staring at me. Do you read ahead or even skip pages? I never read ahead or skip pages. I don't want to spoil the ending of a book. I refuse to skip pages. I want to read everything. Do you break the spine or try to keep your book looking like new? I never break the spine. I want my books to be in the best condition that they can be for as long of a time as possible. Do you write in your books? I never write in my books. I like when my books are clean and when they look new, as if I just bought them. And the last question is, who do you tag? I'll tag anyone that wants to do this tag. Go ahead, feel free to do this tag. I'm not gonna tag anyone in particular. Don't forget to check me out on social media. I have an Instagram, a Twitter, and Snapchat, and Tumblr. I'm on all 4 of those. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel.
I got my head in the clouds.